Disproved by Dawkins. Richard Dawkins.
Dawkins, I'm not buying it. I'm not
Richard
buying
Dawkins.
it.
Therefore, God does not exist. You aren't buying it, are you? Disproved by delight. It's often said that God's being omnipresent resides in the heart. But I think we all know that there's something else in the heart. Oh yes, we do. I couldn't dance with another. Groove is in the heart. Disproved by dislike. The following things exist. Star Wars Episode 1. Billy Ray Cyrus, minivans, Charles Dickens, ketchup on eggs, scabies, rabies, crying babies, and fruit flies all over the damn place lately. Disproved by Edward Abbey said something once. Quote from Edward Abbey. Is there a God? I don't know. Is there a purple unicorn on the dark side of the moon? Beard Buster. I understand it's no longer popular to portray God as an old man with a long white beard. Well, a little just for men isn't going to fool me. You, sir, are a ninny and a poop, which makes you a nincompoop.
I don't suppose you needed this.
Why, I oughta.
Oh, yeah. It was the first dead body I'd seen since that ref dropped dead of a heart attack in the middle of the basketball court back in high school. Remember that, Bob?
I do remember that.
Okay. Everyone gathered around the body. Not out of protocol or mourning for a woman who was never more than a handful of trouble. It was actually sweet in her strangeness, but we gathered together more out of curiosity and wonder, as if we were children who'd never seen a dead body before, like this time something special would happen. Her vital signs were taken and the time was recorded, and suddenly her jaw dropped open and a warload of blue paisley sperms swarmed from her mouth, merging together into a slim stream of electricity, soaring upwards through the ceiling, through the dark sky, upwards toward a great orange undulating ovum, which may have been God or may have been one more entry into a new form of existence, which may some bright day lead us all to God. It was the first dead body I saw since that referee dropped down in the middle of the basketball court back in high school. Remember that, Bob?
Yes, I do.
Her name was Rose, and all she said was, okay, okay, oh please, okay. How you doing, Rose? She'd say okay if she was okay, and okay if she wasn't. All day long, it was okay, okay, 7 days a week, okay, okay, week in, week out since I knew her. Then she took some soup down the wrong hole, and they had to ship her off to the hospital. She came back 2 weeks later, and the okays dwindled down to a mute woman, old woman in a bed. The spirit gave the body the okay. And the body shut down like a machine frozen stiff, but a shell that's been shut clean. The body turned a yellow sheen, and the soils of the fluids seeped from the holes in the sea, seeped in through the bottom of the door and filled the room, and the television gleamed through the liquid. It was a cartoon bulldog, the size of a shoe, chomping on a cat, bouncing and flitting as swift as a light switch, a cloud of jaws and fur, until the body was just a haystack of hair with a pair of Google eyes floating midair. And they blinked. It says it all, doesn't it? The body crashes down on the sidewalk like a piano, but the vision, it floats on through something like water, towards that great orange ovum, as sweet as a peach, floating in the center of a pool, prickly and hard to penetrate, like this man, whose heart is hard to penetrate. It's been so frozen with science.
You blinded me with science.
Well,
You're so dumb, you went to the drive-in to see Closed for the Season. Disproved by George Romero. Let me see. Eating flesh and blood